What exactly is this movie even about? Don't ask for plot lines because I have nothing to tell you. I feel offended on behalf of India's Gen Z population if this is how the big filmmakers of our country portray them in their movies. I know a lot of Gen Z kids, and I'm very happy to report that a lot of them are smart, they know what they want in life, and they're very driven. I don't know from which universe the makers have conceived of such a Gen Z audience as they have portrayed in their movie. For me, one of the saving graces, in fact, I would say the only saving grace of this movie is Archana Puran Singh reviving her role as Miss Briganza, this time as Mrs. Briganza Malhotra. She is rightfully the proud owner of the only dialogue in this movie that elicited an emotional response from me. That emotion was laughter. If you plan to watch it, I don't want to reveal much, but it has to do with certain acronyms that we use today, which the older generation may not be used to, but it's a laugh out loud moment, and kudos to her because she's awesome. This is Khushi Kapoor's third movie and third cinematic failure. I'm honestly very worried for Khushi because I don't know how her career is going to shape up, but she needs to shake things up big time. She needs to enroll in acting lessons, intonation classes, Hindi lessons. She needs Hindi classes desperately, and I hope that she can take the learnings from this movie and do something good for her career. She's extremely awkward with her hands while dancing, while hugging, while picking things up. It has to do with her fake nails. I'm not sure, but she's very awkward when it comes to her hands. It seems like she doesn't know what to do with them. Another thing that she doesn't seem to know what to do with is her head. She shakes it constantly and it's very tedious to watch on TV. Whether it is that she's angry or sad, or when she wants to communicate something vehemently or tell her friends something, someone's not believing her, she does this. She does this a lot. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do this. I didn't enjoy this movie. I don't want to eat that. Please try and understand what I'm saying. Obviously don't grow on trees. She needs to control this. It's not easy to watch. I understand that this movie was a big draw for people because of Ibrahim Ali Khan, son of the great Saif Ali Khan. We're all Saif Ali Khan fans. I know I am. I'm a millennial. I grew up in the Hum Tum era and the Cocktail era, Kal Ho Na Ho era and the Salam Namaste era. And I know the power Saif Ali Khan has when it comes to being a rom-com hero. Only natural that his son also takes the mantle ahead, and he's such a good looker. I love that for him. But he needs to improve his expressions. He came across as someone who's probably, done too much Botox to his face, or he was too wooden. He needs to improve his voice. It's not so surprising because when Saif Ali Khan was a newcomer, he was criticized for his voice. He was criticized for looking too girly, though Ibrahim doesn't have that problem at all. Feel like he needs to go to acting classes. He most definitely needs to improve his Hindi. He needs to learn voice modulation because his voice comes across as very hollow. Another shocking thing about this movie was that there is not one memorable song from its whole album. How is that possible? Especially with Sachin and Jigar as the music directors and Karan Johar's sensibilities when it comes to music. If you even just remember Student of the Year, I go to Mehendis today where Radha is still so popular. When it comes to rom-coms, even then this movie just doesn't cut it. Look at Ishq Vishk. I hate love stories. Ek Main Aur Ek Tu, Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, Jab We Met. Look at Band Baja Barat. I went to watch Band Baja Barat thrice in the theatre. In fact, I even tried to recreate this outfit of Anushka Sharma's for a wedding I attended at that time. I also like Mahima Chaudhary in this movie very much. I think she played a lady in her 40s very well. Even when she was dancing in the Diwali song, completely forgettable song, that's a different story altogether. But the way she danced in that song as a lady in her 40s, I think she's matured very well, and I would like to see more of Mahima Chaudhary in the movies and series that are to come in India. There's one confrontation scene between Mahima Chaudhary and Sunil Shetty, which was done beautifully, but again, their experience shows and counts for sure. And I just cannot understand why in 2025 we are still shaming people for being from certain parts of city. And then we have people who are showing off their surnames and last names and clan names in movies. I mean, it left a bad taste in the mouth. And I think conflict in the movie could have been shown in a better way. If you're a serious movie, I can understand that you're doing it. But this movie was hardly the vehicle to give such informative and liberal ideas to the audience. I think a lot of the plot lines were also left very half-baked because, they had an opportunity there to give this whole Elwood's angle to Pia's character when she suddenly realizes that she's actually good for law school. Nobody knows what happened with Sunil Shetty's character eventually. Does he reconcile with his daughter? Even Mahima Chaudhary's character, barring one scene where she's made to do some architecture drawings in a very quick montage, there was nothing more for her character. And please tell me where someone with a humble background like Ibrahim Ali Khan's character can have a wood-fired oven in his home where his dad is making pizza for the family. All the side characters were very nice and they actually acted better than the lead pair. Another thing that I liked about this movie was the post-production. It added some quirky elements that worked for the overall movie. But that's about it. Would I have watched Nadaaniyan if I didn't have to give you this review? I would say that would have been a hard pass.